Great, thank you. Welcome back, everyone. This is Robert at Custodian File. It's June 28. All right, we're going to open up with Chip here from Florida, taking pictures of airliners, landscape, and here are these small UFO dragons flying by next to the power lines too. Most likely getting a quick recharge there. Great job, Chip. Let's go to the next one. Okay, super. From the Brown Dwarf, East LA. It's just look at this Korean airline, perfect blue skies. Look at the dragon on the left. It's behind the wing, and then boom, right in front. Sometimes they do fly behind objects. I know a lot of you want to see that. I know a lot of you are already on board, and there's no turning back. But if you're a new viewer, you want to see video. There's the IP. There's the timeline. You can look it up. Great video. I love blue skies. Blue skies really bring out the dragon. Look right there. It's behind the wing and just pops out. This is what's going on here. There's these small UFOs. They're all over the world, not just Los Angeles, all over the world. Just Marina Del Rey is infested, and we don't know why. But that's for a later discussion. The government's been here 15,000 times trying to figure out why Marina Del Rey. We don't have no clue. All right, let's go to the next. All right, here we go. Florida again. Chip, thank you very much. Real close. That thing came real close to the airliner. That UFO is unknown. That may not be a small dragon. That might be a larger ship. But nevertheless, this is what's going on right in front of us. The whole point is there are these super fast objects flying right in front of us, and we don't have a clue. And if it wasn't for digital cameras, we would have no clue. So this is what the discovery is all about, better cameras. And this is all over the world. Just take your camera, record airliners, airplanes. You'll see these things fly by. They're very fast. Let's go to the next. Okay, here we go. We got tourism right there from 3 years ago. Look at that. Just comes in, flies over Marina Del Rey. You just record the helicopter. Very predictable, over and over and over. The same object. This is the same object that's all over the world. Now, it's not the identical same object. I'm sure there's a lot of dragons out there, a lot of UFO dragons. This is the most popular make, you might say. Very predictable. It's over and over, and that's the whole point. I know some of you are thinking, well, don't you have anything new and different? No, I don't have pictures of the inside of a UFO, not yet. But the whole point is that it's very repeatable, predictable. And this is technically an undiscovered science, so it's not really boring yet. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, look at this, Brown Dwarf. He just zooms in and look at this. Amazing. There's an orb in the sky just sitting there. Obviously, clearly behind the plane, just sitting there. I'm starting to think now there's got to be a relationship between these UFOs and these orbs, these dragons and orbs. My new theory is dragons constantly, they're like the police. They're doing recon all the time. They're reconning. Now when they see a problem, they report it, and the orbs are the detectives. The detectives are doing the detail investigation. I think that's what's going on here, because these orbs are not in a hurry. They just sit there. Maybe they go 100, 200 miles an hour. Very predictable, and they're always hanging out with one another. So this is my new theory. Tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, comment. I do want to hear from you. I could use your support. custodianfile@gmail if you have your dragon video. Fantastic. Look at that little barricade, Bob's barricade. That's kind of cool. There's a contrast here. What do we have here? Airplane just being, oh, the Blue Angels. Okay, super. Blue Angels just getting tagged. Yeah, there's the IP. There's the timeline. And that red dot, that's where the dragon is. Very predictable, everyone. If you've been watching the channel, you know Blue Angels are some easy dragon video. There it goes. Really fast. Super slow motion, 3%. Super slow motion. This is all there is to it. And of course, the Thunderbirds also are getting tagged. It's all over the world. So wherever the Blue Angels will be a week from now, just watch the video. Somebody will be there. They'll post it on YouTube. And then you get more dragon video. It's very repeatable, very predictable. It's really unavoidable at this point. These dragons are here, and So we should just jump on board and hi, how are you and what's going on? Where are you from? Let's go to the next video. Okay. Super, okay, brown dwarf, just recording airliners again. And this is at 3%, and I think this dragon's gonna fly behind the airliner. Yep, look at that, 2 frames, 2 frames. I love it when there's 2 frames. I mean, it's, what are these things? What are they doing? Over and over, they're collecting data, but what are they doing with the data? Where is it going? What's their intent? What's the purpose? What is going on? Oh, look at this thing came back too. There was 2 of them here. Wow. Oh, he came back, tagged it, went behind the wing again. Over and over. Brown Dwarf, please check out his channel. He's really hitting it out of the park here really well. Some really good dragon video. And again, anyone could do this no matter where you are. Take the dragon challenge, record airliners, airplanes. Yeah, there's the original color. Yeah, blue skies are great. I love blue skies because it really just brings out the contrast of these objects, these tiny objects. Yep, look at that. 2 frames behind, again, just basically a perfect video. And remember, 2,000 miles an hour, 3,000 feet a second. They do trigger the X and K band spectrum, and they do leave a tiny click audio behind too. So when you're watching your video, listen for that tiny click. It's there 8% of the time. If you have a car radar detector, aim it at the same direction as your camera, and 8% of the time it will go off. It'll trigger. All right, let's go to the next video. All right, super. I believe this is Chip in Florida, and right there, look at that. Whatever that object is, it's behind the high voltage line. Which is very cool. I always love it when that happens. They're hard to come by, but they are possible. They are out there. And if you want extra video, I'll be happy to share. I have over 4,000 of these videos. Just request custodianfile@gmail. It's open source. This is for humanity. I'm not doing this for me here. I'm a retired pharmacist, so I've already had my fun, you might say. This is for humanity. I'm putting the science out there. I don't engage in fake science. Anyone could do this, and they are. I'm getting videos from all over the world. Other people are doing this. They're keeping me pretty busy. I'm running as fast as I can. All right, let's go to the next video. All righty, I think I found this on YouTube, and what we're gonna see here, this dragon does come from behind the trees. There we go. Right, and I think I'll show you the IP and the timeline on that too. Here's the contrast, a little easier. It's coming in from the right. There it is, it's behind the tree. Pops out and just keeps going. It's like identical. This is how they do it. This is how they roll. There's the IP, there's the timelines. This is how they do it. You can find these essentially all aircraft, balloons, kites, earth drones. They're all getting tagged, they're all getting reconned. It's a phenomenon all over the world. I first discovered this summer of 2017 when Marina Del Rey was invaded by the Coast Guard and the Navy Blackhawks. That's how I put one and one together. If it wasn't for that, I would not know. So you might say I had some help, and I just carried it forward, and here we are today. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I would like to hear from you. Let's go to the next video that's coming up. I believe this is the brown dwarf, East LA. He's just standing on his corner, recording airliners. And, oh, this was a vintage plane too. Yeah, one of the vintage, like from the 50s. And maybe it was going to an air show, but nevertheless, record airliners, airplanes. This is real super slow. You see how the propellers are going really slow. This is 3%. Here comes the dragon. Very predictable. Comes in from the left. Oh, we got 2 of them now. Look at that. We got twin dragons. Look at that. You can see how they easily are outrunning the rotor blades. In other words, if they wanted to fly up to the rotor blade, it could easily fly between them. It would be no problem whatsoever. It would be rather easy. And over and over. Let's this one. Again, another one that's behind the jet. Yep, there it is. That thing was behind the jet, 2 frames also. So, brown dwarf, you're just hitting it out of the park. You're hitting these grand slams all these videos are just awesome. I mean, really appreciate it. A lot of us do. A lot of us appreciate your work. And again, anyone could do this. Please record it and send me the video. If you don't know how to edit or look, I'll do the work for you. custodianfile@gmail. Alrighty, I think that will do it for this one. Here, look at that. Thank you. Look at that, twin dragons. That happens 4 or 5% of the time, so those are kind of hard to come by, but spectacular. And then it raises the question: if they're so high tech, why do you need two? That's for a blue ribbon panel. I could only guess. Here we go again. That's for a blue ribbon panel. Okay, fantastic. We'll call it a day here, and take care. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.